Raj grew up in England, and I came to England after we got married. So, and Raj spent 38 years in England before we moved here, and I spent about 23, 24 years. And I never liked England, sorry to say, but just the climate, it wasn't fun. Like it's very rainy and very cold and whatever. So I can always dreamt of retiring somewhere warm. And from England, Florida is a very popular destination for people to visit, and we had been here previously, so we love Florida. On one of the visits, we came to Sarasota and fell in love with the area. Thought it would be lovely to live here, and then we worked and found the ways how to get here. And Raj is by trade, he's actually a CPA, English equivalent. He's a chartered accountant in England, so he was in a private practice there. And we try to find ways how do we get to Florida, and it's soon worked out like to come here as a CPA. He'll have to take exams here, and it'll take years to get to the point that he was there at that time. He said, no, I don't want to study anymore. So there's another way, like if you invest in a business, you can immigrate. So we thought, okay, let's look for a business. And we started doing research on the internet, looking around, see what's going on, and this came up on one of the lists as a gourmet store, which was for sale. And so that will be fun because we've always loved like cooking and eating and always experimenting with food, and we've traveled all over Europe, and so we kind of consider ourselves to be foodies. So this is something we could enjoy doing, and felt adventurous and said, let's do it. And here we are 14 years later. So that was like a big leap of faith, and we said, let's do it, and here we are.
Looks good.
Looks good? Tastes good? Smells good? All right.
Cool.
That's tomorrow's first batch of orders taken care of.
Casa Italia is a very unique international specialty market, a gourmet market. We have a lot of kind of very select few things, authentic, original items, mainly from Italy, but also from other Mediterranean countries. Spanish things we have, and the Greek things we have, and we have added a corner, Indian corner as well. So like a lot of wonderful specialty items which are hard to find in a normal grocery store. People who are really into cooking and appreciate the quality of things. We have really high quality things.
So this is very special. These are San Marzano tomatoes from Italy. They come from Campania, which is around the Naples area. And what makes these very special is that they're grown in that particular area in the soil of Vesuvius, the volcano. And so that soil has a lot of mineral content that is very unique and special. And so these grow there and only in that area. So they have a special DOP, that's a designation that's given, and they have special seals on the side, and they just have a wonderful taste, a deep taste. So you can grow San Marzano tomatoes in your backyard if you want to, but it won't be the same because the terroir is not the same. So in just like with wines, it depends on the terroir that will come through into the wine, the taste. So you can have a Cabernet Sauvignon from France or from Italy, and you can have one from California or South America. It's the same grape, but there'll be subtle differences because of the terroir. And that's the same thing with these. So these are a little bit special, and we carry a lot of them because people absolutely enjoy cooking with them. I can give you a little anecdote. Somebody bought one of these and made a sauce at home, and she came back a few days later and said, my 12-year-old daughter commented on how good the sauce was and how different it was from the one that she had previously been making, and it's all because of the tomato. So
this is what kind of makes our store different than a big grocery store where you'll be hard pressed to find somebody to help you generally, and they may not be very knowledgeable. Here, we've all been here for many years. We know our product. We have had it for many years, and we can guide you to the right thing, and we can tell you how to use many things. We always discuss recipes with people, and we learn from them, they learn from us. So very interactive store.
The way we look at it is that is what is different. We have good people, we give good advice, courteous, we look after people, and we like them to come back again. And that's the difference between us and the big supermarket, where they may well have things similar, but there's nobody that you can talk to if you want to have a meaningful conversation about the
So it's about relationships.
We try our best to create relationships, and people keep coming back and very friendly, and they like what we have, and we try to provide them good things.
And we are different in the sense that we grate all our cheese here ourselves. So there's just one ingredient in our cheese. It's not like pre-packaged in a factory and with like preservatives and things. So that's kind of a very unique thing to find. Like we're the next best thing to doing it at home yourself. So like we do all the grating on a little hand grater. Like you won't find anybody wanting to spend that much time. Like this is how we are different. We do a lot of hard work ourselves in the store. So like everything in the store is cooked from scratch. Like today we had somebody ask, like, is there any MSG on your food? We won't even know what it looks like. How do we put it in there? It's like everything is just made with like regular good ingredients. There is no artificial anything in there. So.
We have a number of suppliers we use.
Oh yeah.
Some from New York, some local in Florida, and I think this one came from New York. And we have we buy a lot of cheeses from these people. So when we normally buy, we buy maybe 3 or 4 wheels of these. So that's over 300 pounds of cheese. So this is a special cheese cutting machine that we've had for, I don't know, 30 years or so. It was specially made for the store, and I don't think there's another one like this anywhere else. But it does a great job of cutting big cheeses like this. So Gerald has camera had smell-o-vision. Great smell of freshly cut cheese.
That's all these dots. This is a sign of a good aged cheese. These are the crystals that form in there when the cheese is aged well. So this is a sign of Parmesan, like one of the identifying things. So like Parmesan people who make that, they send like brochures and things sometimes. And in one of them, it's like Parmesan was the first cheese to be sent in the spaceships, because it's like a very dense protein food for the astronaut, and it's I think it's called the first cheese in the space. In England, I was cooking Italian food for years as well. It's like I've been doing like the spaghetti bolognese and lasagnas for 30 years. So I've learned a lot more since we bought the store, but doing all kinds of cooking for many years. So you don't touch the meat spoon, or don't use a meat spoon in the vegetarian dish.
Is that a
big Indian religious thing? Yes.
Is it? I mean,
yeah, a lot of people are vegetarians, so they don't even like their no spoon even touch like meat sauce or anything like that. So just try to keep it separate. It's just cultural now. Yes, like now probably most people don't even care, but I just grew up with that thought, so I just try to use different spoons, keep them separate. It's been very good. We love the area and everything. I mean, like everybody else in business, we could have done without a few years of recession, which kind of hit us all. But we still enjoy, we enjoy being with people and meeting new people, and most of our friends in Sarasota are through the store. And because it's like a family-run store, a lot of our customers are the same. We see like regularly, and we connect with them. So that's been really nice aspect of the business. Because it's been around a long time. Like this is our 32nd year this year, so people know, and we often find that because it's in like a very nondescript street, with there's no other commercial other than us. So like because we've been here so long and many people know and follow us, so they get here. But we really would like more people to know about us, because you don't just happen to come by because it's just a very small street that we are on. So yes, we are a hidden gem, and when people find it, like sometimes we see people's reactions when they come to, oh my god, I didn't know I could find this, that or the other in Sarasota, and they're so happy to have found us. So yeah, it will be lovely if more people knew about us. Yeah.